Welcome to the Big Stove, where we discuss the biggest stories in the world of sports. Get ready for passionate, intelligent conversation about the biggest issues and personalities in sports from the fans' perspective. It's unscripted, it's unfiltered, it's the Big Stove. Let's get started with the show.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Big Stove. I'm your host, the Big Stove. Coming alongside me is the Hebrew Hammer, Josh Freed.
Video on?
We do have video on. So we're going to be commenting today on the Cubs Brewers game here. And first pitch from Chatwood is a fly ball to left field, caught by Kyle Schwarber.
Hello. Testing 1, 2.
You're good, bud. You are
right.
good. All right, so for the Cubs lineup, we got in the outfield, we got Schwarber in left, Happ in center, and Hayward, the Gold Glove winner, over in right.
Who is pitching today? Do we know?
Tyler Chatwood
Okay.
for the Cubs. Up to bat, we got Christian Yelich.
Sure is weird seeing no one in the seats there.
It's very weird. Very, very weird.
Sure does look hot out there. It's hot here.
It's very hot here. I think it was hot I think it was 90s at 8 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, look, there's...
So
how are they
so
in the
they so the fans you just saw there, they were on the rooftop seats across the street. Fastball there by Chatwood and a foul ball.
Okay. But no one is physically allowed in the stadium at all, correct?
Just personnel, team personnel only, and some media, not very many. All right, you got a 1-2 pitch. And a pitch from Chatwood's curveball down in the dirt. Ball 2. Looks like it's a beautiful, beautiful day there in Wrigley. Slight wind there. Probably about 9-10 miles an hour.
It's a beautiful day. So, who is up after this series? Because we're split right now, right? Cubs won on Friday.
Cubs won Friday. Strikeout there by Chatwood. Yelich swinging. You got 2 down. Top half of the first. First pitch from Chatwood is a fastball in. Another fastball high and inside. Ball 2.
So I was saying, do you know who the next game is?
I was actually just trying to look that up here as we were talking. Cincinnati Reds come to Wrigley. Fastball inside, foul ball.
So do we have our screen up for any comments or anything during our YouTube live? Or?
We should, yes.
Okay.
Yep. Nothing as of right now. Curveball down and away for a ball. 3-1 here for Chatwood. David Ross got his first managerial win as a Cubs manager on Friday with a 3-0 win over Milwaukee.
Yeah, the first complete game by a Cubs pitcher since, what'd you say, 1974?
1974, yep. Ball 4 by Chatwood. I believe is the first complete game in the majors on opening day since 2013.
Correct. Yes. Great way to start the season, for sure. Great way to bring back baseball.
Very much so, especially for a Cubs W.
It was weird, though. You were saying not hearing the music, after you win, not hearing all the Cubs fans singing. It's just quiet.
Yes, very quiet in the stands, and no Go Cubs Go after the Chicago victory on Friday night. Oh, caught him. Oh, dropped it. Little low throw there by Rizzo. Runner advances over to second. Contreras caught him there, and just a low throw there in the dirt by Rizzo, and Baez couldn't handle it, and
he caught it on the bobble. Oh yeah, did that hit him?
Oh, never mind. Hit him right in the tush. Hit him right in the tush. Curveball in there for a strike. 2-1 count to Smoke. Fastball right down the middle, foul ball, 94 miles an hour.
So those of you that have seen a couple of the games now, we've had 2 games in extra innings. How do you feel about the new rule? So
I personally don't like it.
So you have you start extra innings with a man on second, no out.
No outs.
Just to try to speed things up, and I mean, I don't think either game has gone further than 10 innings.
No, I don't think so. And fastball right down the middle, caught looking, strike 3 for Chatwood. All right, going into the bottom half of the first, Chris Bryant will be leading off for the Cubs. We will take a commercial break here real quick for our sponsor, Poker Club. All right, we're back here. So Cubs batting order. You got Chris Bryant leading off, followed by Anthony Rizzo, Javi Baez in the 3-hole at shortstop, and then batting cleanup, Kyle Schwarber. On the mound for Milwaukee is Freddie Peralta.
So we did have a question in the comments here about Adam Gase, and I know we're watching baseball here, but I think we can talk a little football about this massive trade that went down yesterday. Jamal Adams finally getting his
Trade
way and
is
getting
requested.
Getting out of the Jets, but what a pay. 2 firsts, a third, and a safety.
Jets made out like bandits on that one.
Right. I think, man.
Seahawks gave up way too much on that, in my opinion, but I'm a Cowboys fan, and I'm glad the Cowboys did not give up that many draft picks for one player.
I mean, if you look Cowboys, it would be this year be CeeDee Lamb that you would have given up, plus next year's pick, plus a third and a safety. I think they got a fourth back, which is,
yeah.
And I think Adams is on his 4th year. Is that flying out to center? Yeah.
Chris Bryant fly ball to center. Ooh, Kane backtracking, almost misplayed it there, but he does make the catch for the first out of the bottom half of the first inning.
I think Adams is on his 4th year, so you're going to have to pay him, and you're going to have to pay him big.
Yeah. So you're hoping you extend him.
Right. So to pay that much when he's not locked under contract, it just further for me emphasizes how terrible of a GM Bill O'Brien is with the Texans. And DeAndre Hopkins was a third and David Johnson.
Third and David Johnson.
And Jamal Adams gets 2 firsts, a safety, and a third.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I don't know what the Jets are. I don't
Rizzo
know.
with a check swing there for a called strike.
I don't know that Adam Gase is the one. I don't know that he's everywhere he's been.
He's been terrible, and players have complained. And
correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that he was
curveball swing and a miss by Rizzo.
In Denver, and I feel like he was in Denver, maybe O coordinator or QB coach when Peyton was there, and that is where he got his name and kind of got promoted based off of Peyton with Demaryius Thomas and who was the other wide receivers they had? They had Demaryius Thomas. They had that guy that went to the Jets, the white guy. He got a reality show. I forget his name. But they had like 3 wide receivers.
Oh, was it Decker?
Yes, Eric
Decker.
And so, they were just killing it that year. And I think he got, because then he went to Miami.
I think he went up to Chicago. With Cutler, and then down to Miami.
And then he brought
Cutler out of retirement.
Still a dumpster fire. It was everywhere he's gone. It's always a rebuild with him, but he never gets the results. So I don't understand the fascination with him. Right now you really do have picks. You have Sam Darnold. You have Le'Veon Bell. They lost Robbie Anderson in free agency. You have in my opinion, a division that's open. Brady's gone. So, I think that...
You got Buffalo up there.
You got Buffalo, but I think the time is now for the Jets. I don't think he's who you want marching you into battle. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just think Sam Darnold is good. I think Le'Veon Bell is all in with the team. I think now you got picks
to build around.
Yeah. I think I don't know who they picked up in the draft this year.
I give him 2 years. If he doesn't win this year, he's on the hot seat next year, and if he doesn't do well mid-season, he gets fired. Got a 2-2 count here for Rizzo. He's been battling here. Rizzo high fly ball to the warning track and caught for the second out of the inning. Brings up Javier Baez.
Looking up the draft picks for the Jets now as we're waiting for who is up next?
Javier Baez is coming up to the plate, batting in the 3rd spot.
What is that box up there to the right?
This guy?
What?
This?
No, on the TV on the.
Oh, that'd be our comments.
Okay. So, Jets picked up an offensive tackle with their first pick and a wide receiver with their second pick.
So helping out the offense there. Baez swings and foul tips it. Brings the count to 0-2.
First pick was a offensive tackle from Louisville, 6'7", 365, and ran a 5'1", 40-yard dash.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about?
That big boy is hauling.
Holland.
0-2 count here to Baez. On the ground. Chopper to third base and fires it over there for the third out of the inning. One inning done and heading to the top half of the second inning. The Big Stove is brought to you by Pocket Pair Club. All right, we're back here, and Big Stove is brought to you by the Pocket Pair Club, club number 26881. Live poker at your fingertips and tables whenever you are ready. Texas Hold'em and Pot Limit Omaha, double first deposit bonus, daily 1,000 free roll. Play in tournaments, cash tables, or just for fun, pocketpairclub.com. First pitch from Chatwood is a strike.
So, and do we have a... Oh, that's high. Ball one. And so do we have the bubble starting this week as well in other sporting news?
Yes, we do.
The NBA is
NBA starting.
Everything's kind of...
NFL spring training is starting this week.
Yep.
Saw that the NFLPA agreed to the safety protocols for testing and everything. So they're ready to go.
They agreed upon no preseason.
No preseason. I believe testing every day or every other day.
I think it's going to be so crazy this year, the cut down on rosters. If everything...
Curveball sends line drive to center field, caught by Happ for the first out of the inning.
So when you have a roster of, 90 right now, technically, on your NFL team, and you got to cut down to 52, 55, whatever. I think they changed it in the past year. So if you got to cut down to 52, 55, you have no preseason games.
It hurt.
Your training camp has to be cut down severely. You haven't had OTAs.
Nope.
You haven't really had anything. You haven't had rookie mini camp. You're just coming in and literally have a couple weeks to hopefully make your dream happen.
Yeah, and so it really hurts those players that they're the free agents.
Right.
You know, the non-roster player. Yes. Yeah. So it really hurts them. You know, not only from them trying to make the team, But also, if they do get cut, it doesn't show the other coaches around the league what they can do in hopes of getting picked up as well throughout the season. So,
yeah, that's true. There's no tape on the kids.
no, nothing other than college.
Yeah,
So.
that's it. So if you don't get picked up, it's not like you were. Which I mean, some years you do have it. I mean, you've had you have someone that might be a preseason star, and he's going to get picked up by someone for practice squad just because what he did in the games.
Yep.
Now you're not going to have that opportunity. So
it'll be interesting to see how everything plays out, and if everything starts on time this year for the NFL. 0-2 count here by Chatwood. High fastball brings the count to 1-2.
It looks hot as hell. This game.
I'm glad I'm not sitting out in the sun right now. We are inside with the AC going and a fan blowing on us.
Yes, sir.
Another fastball by Chatwood, high for ball 2, brings the count to 2-2.
So, in the division, are the Cardinals favored or the Cubs favored to take the division? I mean, obviously you're biased a little bit, of course.
Cincinnati Reds.
Really?
Cincinnati Reds, yeah. A lot of off-season acquisitions. Curveball for strike. Swinging strike out there for out number 2. Yeah, so the Cincinnati Reds had some good off-season acquisitions, and they're actually projected to be up there for the running for the Central Division. I believe Cubs are picked second to last, I believe. So it'll definitely be interesting, especially with 60-game season here.
Right.
See what everyone can do.
Get swept, and it's huge.
Yeah, a 4-game losing streak, in a regular full 162-game season, you can kind of overcome that. A 4-game losing streak when you're only playing 60. Ground ball by Kang to KB and throws it out for the third out of the inning.
So do records still hold? I mean, let's say you end the season with a .410 batting average. Does it hold, or are they going to look at it like
they have said that records will stand. Haven't heard if there's going to be anything with an asterisk or anything else like that. But it'll definitely be interesting to see if any records are broken. Especially the batting average. Someone's hitting 400, or even the consecutive hit streak as well. So,
Danny, is this real news here? He just sent me Lou Williams, guard for the Clippers, is being investigated.
Yes, yeah, I read that today
because of an excused absence.
Went to a nightclub in Atlanta.
A titty bar.
Yes, gentleman's club. Yes, that he was, and he got caught by someone posting a picture of him.
He left the bubble.
He left the bubble, and that picture was quickly deleted, saying, I can't remember, I don't know who posted or whatnot, but they said that it was an old photo, and they were just reminiscing and just wanted to say he missed his buddy. But the picture had Williams with a mask on, so at the nightclub. So I'm gonna say it's not an old photo.
Local establishment.
Yeah.
And yeah, wow. And have you seen the snitch line?
I have.
I wonder if someone called the snitch. Well, I mean, someone just took a photo of it. That's crazy. And I saw earlier, I forget the basketball player's name, but he left to go get some chicken wings. And he left the bubble.
He left the bubble to go get some chicken wings.
His mom had commented on Twitter about it. But, yeah, I mean, it depends on, because the quarantine time has changed. Because Zion left.
For about a week. He is back. He is in the quarantine protocol, though. So,
which is what? You just...
depending on how many days, Schwarber.
Is that in?
Schwarber line drive down to the right field line and stand up double for K Schwarb. Oh boy, Schwarbs.
First hit of the game.
So yeah, so going back to the quarantine for the NBA there, it all depends on how many days outside of the bubble. Whenever you come back, then however many days you were outside is determined how many days you need to quarantine when you do come back.
Really?
Now, I do believe that he was getting tested every day that he was outside the bubble, but still, once you come back, you do have to quarantine. I want to say it might be for 7 days.
Yeah, I can't see the NBA not letting Zion play. I mean, he's such a a draw, especially who wants to watch New Orleans without him. And I mean, he makes all of the games. Oh, that's high.
Fastball high for ball one.
Still,
Wilson Contreras
they
up
still
to
have
bat.
Bat Boys?
They do. Bat boys and ball boys.
Still there.
Still
Okay.
there. Yep.
Wearing masks,
though.
Yeah.
Wearing mask. They are socially distancing themselves.
Field looks great.
High strike. Brings the count to 1-1. Contreras has a younger brother that plays for the Atlanta Braves.
Again. Is that 2-0?
2-1.
So the postseason, everything is still on track as to what it would have normally been.
Correct.
It's just as if we're picking up end of July.
Correct.
That's it.
Yep. With the added bonus of a few more teams in the playoff picture. But as far as the schedule goes,
What do you mean?
yes.
Are there more teams in there?
There will be more teams this year.
Is
yeah.
it just this year, or is it-
Expanded playoffs for this year and I believe next year.
Okay. So 2 teams?
I want to say an
Like
extra
an extra wild card?
yes, I believe so. Two and two count to Contreras. Schwarber still over there on second. Nobody down. Bottom half of the second inning. Need something over to the right side here. Contreras calls time right as Peralta's getting ready to pitch.
Where was Ross last year? Was he?
He was in
the
a
organiza-
he was a special assistant with the Cubs in the front office, but then was also doing some ESPN commentating as well, I believe.
What was that crowd noise? Did you hear that?
That was the fake crowd noise.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. Schwarber goes down swinging on a slider, low and away.
Contreras.
I'm sorry.
And so so interesting. So they're just pumping in. I mean, that's not in the stadium.
No, they're just pumping in fake crowd noise here. With one away, brings up Jason Hayward, right fielder.
Does he switch hitter, or is he always?
No, he's always been lefty. High ball one, fastball. Fastball on the inside part of the plate brings the count to 1-1. Hayward is 0 for the season. Be a great time to bust out of that slump right here. Ball in the dirt, gets away, and Schwarber advances over to third.
So we got man on third, one
Man
out.
on third, one out. Just needs something in the outfield here. Or nice little base hit. Hayward, get that runner in and get on the board here. Curveball in the dirt there by Peralta. Scored as a wild pitch.
Are there color commentators in the stadium? Is there?
Yes. Actually,
Or is it?
I would say yes. Okay. I really don't know though for sure because on Friday night for the first game, you had A-Rod and can't think of the other guy's name. They were doing the commentary from the ESPN studios. Ground ball over to the right side, brings that run in. That a boy Hayward. 1-0 Cubbies.
You in the fake crowd noise?
Yeah, baby.
Wow. All right.
Go Cubs, go. Snapchat. Huh. Interesting. Not a big Snapchat person, but for all you Snapchatters out there. Brings up to the plate, Nico Horner. Ooh. Line drive right down the left field corner. Nico's on his way second. Oh, takes a nice big round, hard turnaround second, but stops right there, and he has a stand-up double, Nico Horner. Nico played his ball last year at Double-A. Kind of got jammed a little bit there, but had his hands out in front and enough power right down that third base line. Brings up Victor Carantini, the DH for the day.
Oh, that's
Curveball brings it right down the middle for a called strike one. Peralta with fastball high and outside brings the count to 1-1. Carantini and Schwarber, I think, are going to be alternating every other day for. I'm sorry, not Schwarber. Contreras are going to be alternating every other day for the catcher duties. Two down here in the bottom half of the second. 1-1 count. Foul ball. 1-2. Nico Horner still over there at second. Thinking you can still hear the organ playing in the background there, trying to get the fake crowd pumped up.
A bench that clears in this.
What's that?
I wonder if there'll be a brawl, a bench clearing brawl.
Oh, you can guarantee it.
Seriously, there's cameras in the base?
Wow, that's right. Curveball called strike 3.
Nice pitch.
Very nice pitch. End of the second, Cubs get on the board, 1-0 with 2 hits there in the bottom half of the second. Going to the top of the third, 1-0 Cubs. Top half of the third inning here. First pitch is a strike. Fastball low and away for swinging strike. Curveball by Chatwood low and away. 1-2. Sorry, 2-1. Chatwood delivers a high fastball for called strike 2. 2-2 count. Slider inside, swinging strike 3 for the first out of the inning. So all you baseball fans out there, what do you guys think of the 60-game season and the playoff format for this year and next year going forward? Shoot us some comments here on our while we're live streaming or on our Facebook page, The Big Stove. 1-0 count here to Arcia. Fastball on the inside, 2-0. Chatwood's working both sides of the plate here, but 3-0 count. Fastball right down the middle for a strike, 3-1. Arcia was the only Milwaukee batter on Friday to have a hit against Kyle Hendricks. He was 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Chatwood delivers a fastball there. Foul ball, 3-2 count. Another fastball by Chatwood and a foul ball again by Arcia. So since fans are not allowed in the stands this year, are you guys watching more baseball on TV or just not going to watch about the same amount? Or what are you guys doing this year since fans aren't allowed? Are you guys watching more baseball on TV, watching it with some friends, doing some barbecuing a little bit more, or spending more family time together? Ground ball to Bryant there for the second out of the inning. Brings up Sogard, 0 for 1 for the day. Fastball on the outside corner for called strike 1. Another ground ball over there to KB. Throws over to Rizzo for the third out of the inning. Going to the bottom half of the third inning. 1-0 Cubbies. We're back here at the bottom half of the third inning. Ian Happ comes to the plate. So for all you Cubs fans out there, I want to get your guys' opinions on what you guys think of this year's starting rotation as of right now. With Hendricks being the number 1, Darvish number 2, Chatwood 3. Then you got John Lester at the back of the rotation there. So just wanted to kind of get your guys' thoughts, opinions on that, since Lester's been your number 1 pitcher for past couple of years. Lester will be on the mound tomorrow against the Cincinnati Reds. Two count to Happ. Fastball on the outside corner, foul ball. Curveball. Happ pops it up. And caught by the catcher just inside the foul line. 1 down. Brings up the top half of the lineup for the Cubs. KB 0 for 1. Fastball on the outside quarter. Just a bit outside for ball 1. KB kind of half swings there for strike. 1-1 count. KB flew out in the first. High fastball for ball 2. Here's the pitch from Peralta. Curveball low. KB swinging for a strike. Brings the count to 2-2. Bottom half of the third here. Foul ball. Low and outside. 3-2 to KB. Rubber match today between the Brewers and the Cubbies. Hopefully Cubbies can pull out the series win and be 2-1 going into tomorrow's series against the Reds. And fastball on the outside corner. KB swinging for the second out of the inning. Brings up Anthony Rizzo, who is 0 for 1 for the day. Anthony Rizzo ranks 6th in extra base hits by a first baseman since 2011 here. Fastball on the outside corner for 0-1 count. Rizzo was battling some back stiffness earlier on in the week, this past week, but managed to play through it, and here he is, starting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. 1-1 count here to Tony. Curveball inside hits Rizzo on the back part of the leg. That's his second time being hit so far in this series. And Rizzo leads the majors in hit by pitches past few years, and by quite a large margin. Got him on the back left foot. Friday got hit right on the hand with a fastball high and inside. The hit by pitch brings up Baez, who is 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first. Curve low and away for 1-0 count. Fastball on the inside corner. Javi just looked at it. 1-1. High fastball. 2-1. One of the best things about Rizzo that I like is he's always trying to have fun with everything. And first batter that got on base on Friday went over and gave him some hand sanitizer. I think everyone got a nice little chuckle out of that. Curveball outside, 3-1 to Baez here in the bottom half of the third. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo on first with a hit by pitch. Peralta in the stretch here, and the pitch. High fly ball to left field, and caught by Yelich at the warning track to end the bottom half of the third. End of the third. Cubs 1, Brewers nothing. Going to the top half of the fourth here when we return. Big Stove brought to you by PocketPairClub.com. We're back here at the top half of the fourth inning on the big stove. Christian Yelich up to the plate. Fastball by Chatwood. One count. Fastball inside. 2-1 to Christian Yelich. Yelich has been a phenomenal player for the Milwaukee Brewers, coming over from the Florida Marlins. Pitch from Chatwood, high for ball 3, 3-1. Yelich is 0 for 1 for the day, strikeout in the first. Strike by Chatwood brings the count to 3-2, full count. Curveball low and way there. Actually, a slider. Yelich swinging for strikeout number 5. One down, top half of the fourth inning. Down and in slider there for Chatwood. Ball 1 outside. 1-0 count. Fastball inside part of the plate. Fly ball to Schwarber out there in left field. Brings up second out of the top half of the fourth inning. Brings up Smoke, who is 0 for 1 on the day. Chatwood approaching pitch number 50 here. Fastball right down the middle for called strike 1. Smoke struck out in the first. Ooh, just a bit outside for ball 1. 1-1 count here in the top half of the fourth inning. 2 down for the Brewers. Foul ball. 1-2. Curveball low and in the dirt. 2-2 count here to Justin Smoke. Cubs have the shift on. And strike 3 swinging by Chatwood. Another 1-2-3 inning for Tyler Chatwood. Going to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Good guys. 1-0. Bottom half of the fourth inning. Big Stove brought to you by thepocketpairclub.com. All right, back here on the big stove, Cubs Brewers 1-0 bottom half of the fourth inning. Kyle Schwarber up to plate, 1-for-1 with a double in the second. He did score. 1-0 count here to K. Schwarbs. Ball 2, fastball on the outside. A lot of people thought that with the NL adopting the DH for the shortened season here, that Kyle Schwarber would be mainly a DH this year, but manager David Ross has put the vote of confidence in there and started him in left field and has been playing left field this whole series so far. So kudos to Schwarbs for improving on his defensive game there, and looking forward to see what he can do here. Fastball down the middle. 3-1 count to Schwarber. Fastball low, draws the walk for K. Schwarbs. On down to first, brings up Wilson Contreras. 0-for-1 on the day. Contreras 0-for-1. First pitch from Peralta. Fastball outside. Check swing did not go. 1-0 count here to Wilson. Wilson kind of takes a half-ass swing there for a strike. 1-1 count here from Peralta to Contreras. Schwarber leading off over there at first. Peralta delivers the pitch. Another check swing by Contreras, and he did go this time. 1-2 count. Past couple of swings there by Contreras doesn't look like he is seeing the ball very well. Peralta in the stretch. Curveball outside, 2-2. Fastball high, and Contreras hits it into the gap. Schwarber around second, going to third. He's rounding third, heading for home. Here's the throw home, and he is safe. 2-1, 2-0 Cubbies. Bottom half of the fourth. Contreras goes over to second there on the throw. Nice piece of hitting right there by Wilson. Went with the pitch. Pitch was on the outside part of the plate, and Wilson just threw his bat out there. Nice hard hit in between right and center. Schwarber was on his horse there, rounding third and heading for home. 2-0 Cubs here. Bottom half of the fourth. Nobody out. Man on second. Have a mound visit here by the Brewers. Brings up Jason Hayward. Hayward is 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded out to the second baseman. First at bat. 2-0. 0-0 count. Fastball high and inside for ball 1. Contreras at second. Here's the pitch. Curveball down and away. 2-0. Curveball way inside. Ball 3. Brewers have some action up in the bullpen. Corey Nabel is up in the Brewers bullpen. 3-0 count here to Hayward, who is still 0 for on the season, but does have one of the Cubs' RBIs on the game. Fastball on the inside part of the plate. Strike 1. 3-1 count here from Peralta. Foul ball by Hayward. Full count. Hayward is still looking to get his first hit of the season. 0 for 8 on the year so far. Three-two count, bottom half of the fourth inning, nobody out. Runner on second. Here's the pitch from Peralta. Curveball inside for ball 4. So now you got runners at first and second. Hayward at first, Contreras at second, and you have Nico Horner coming up to the plate, who is 1 for 1 on the day. And with that walk, that will be the end of the day for Peralta as Craig Counsell comes out to make a pitching change here. So with that pitching change, we will take a small break here. Big Stove is brought to you by PocketPairClub.com. Club number 26881, PocketPairClub.com. And we're back here at the big stove. Knibble's in to pitch. 2-0 Chicago Cubs. Bottom half the fourth. Runners at first and second. Curveball in there for a strike to Nico Horner, who is 1 for 1 on the day. Doubled up in the second. Oh, 1 count here. Curveball outside. 1-1. Hey, the Hebrew Hammer is back in action with us now.
Hello. All right. So
Nico Horner foul ball there, brings the count to 1-2. Hey, the Hebrew Hammer has been doing a fantastic job downstairs on the Traeger, making us some ribs for the day. Believe both our wives were making some queso, some
Buffalo
smoked
chicken dip.
Ooh, buffalo chicken dip as well. Nice. Appreciate them for doing that and allowing us to podcast for a little bit here this afternoon. Curveball down low did not go. Brings the count to 2-2 for Nico.
Who's on first and second?
So you got Hayward over on first and Contreras on second.
Hayward get his hit, or do you get walked?
Hayward walked. Hayward walked, and Contreras had a RBI double. Here's the pitch from Knebel. Fastball right down the middle of the plate. Foul ball. 2-2 still. Cubs up 2-0 bottom half the fourth. Still nobody out. Put the ball in play here somewhere on the right side or deep in the outfield. Hopefully advance Contreras.
How do you feel about the fake crowd noise? Do you notice it?
I kind of hear it every now and then, and to be honest with you, I don't care for it. The only thing I really care about is them playing "Go Cubs Go" after a Cubbies victory. And I think all of us Cubs fans around the world will start singing with them. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Here comes Contreras around third. He will score. 3-0 Cubbies. Horner is now 2 for 2. That run will go against Peralta there.
Oh, he stopped at second.
Contreras stopped at second there, so runners first and second again. Still nobody out. 3-0 Cubbies here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Brings up Victor Carantini, who is 0 for 1 on the day. DH. Curveball hits the bottom half of that corner. 0-1 count.
So who on the Cubs starting lineup is new this year? Is there anyone that was not a Cubby last year?
Well, Nico Horner got called up there in September, played a few games. He played most of his ball last year in Double-A.
In the Cubs organization?
But in the Cubs organization, yes. Foul ball there. 0-2 count here to Victor. Here's the pitch and high. Snap throw back down to second. Hayward back in there.
We still have no outs, correct?
Still nobody out. 1-2 count here to Carantini. Hayward on second. Horner on first. Nobody out. Bottom half fourth inning here. Cubbies 3, Brewers nothing. So a new rule this year is any pitcher that comes in either has to finish that inning or face a minimum of 3 batters. Carantini foul ball and gets chased there. Sogard was not able to make the play, so.
I'm sorry, what was that? What is the new rule?
So new rule is relief pitcher either finishes the inning or faces a minimum of 3 batters.
So you can't have someone just come in and face one batter.
Correct. Unless that batter ends the inning.
Okay. And is that just for the abbreviated season, or is that
No, that is a new rule in baseball that will be going forward. One-two count here to Carantini. Pitch on the way. Foul ball again. Heads up there, Cubs dugout. Woo! Smoked it into the Cubs dugout there.
No pressure on the organ player.
None whatsoever. But hey, you know what? He can go ahead and mess up because no one's there to really catch him. So, speaking of an organ player, the longtime Cubs organist retired last year, and so this year is the first year for the new Cubs organist. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but this is his first year and his 3rd ball game for the Cubs.
Seems to be having a good time.
Yeah.
He sounds fine, but it's not a bad way to start it off, you know?
No fans. Pitch on the way. Victor Carantini, base hit down right field. Here comes Hayward. The throw gets cut off, and Hayward is in there for another Cubs run. 4-0. Cubbies. Bottom half 4th inning. Runners on the corner. Still nobody out. That base hit brings up Ian Happ.
You think they're pulling the pitcher? You pull him?
He's still got one more batter. One more batter here, but I don't know if they have anyone going on in the bullpen here.
That wasn't a bad pitch.
No, little curveball there, and Carantini just took it there, and nice solid piece of hitting, and Hayward on his horse the whole way, and so runners on the corner here for Ian Happ, who is 0 for 1 on the day. Happ up the middle, smoked it. Brings in another Cubby run. 5-0 Cubs.
You pulling him now? No, you gonna start with something. I mean, he's just getting teed off there.
He's throwing pitches right down the middle in the heart of the plate. If the Brewers did not have anyone up after the second base hit, they definitely need someone up there getting ready right now.
You think, though, as a player, are you more relaxed right now? There's no one watching you.
No one watching. I think
you can feed off of that energy, of course, but I also think, isn't there some sense of there's 30,000 people or whatever, watching you, that are watching every mistake that you might make, or, whatever, that when there's no one there, it's just you and your guys just, playing baseball. Nice pitch.
1-1 count here to KB. Bottom half of the 4th inning, still nobody out. Going back to your question there, I think, you bring up a good point. I think, you can play a little bit more relaxed, but at the same time too, in a tight, close ball game, and you don't have those fans cheering and rooting you on and everything.
Chase that.
I think it makes it more of an even playing field. It doesn't put a lot of pressure on the opposing team necessarily, so I think it kind of evens it out a little bit more. You don't get that home field crowd advantage. You have the home field advantage,
right,
but just not the home crowd advantage.
I think that's just something. I mean, up until now, I wasn't really thinking about. So whether it's basketball, baseball, football, whichever, is that you don't get that advantage, that rush of playing in front of everybody. But there also has got to be some aspect of nerves that exists that you also don't have. That I mean, it's if you're doing batting practice before the game to where you're playing in the game.
High fastball, 2-2 count here to KB.
I mean, they're professionals, so obviously this is something that you do every day. But it's got to have an impact. I mean, just on you psychologically. There's no one there but you and your team. Like you're exciting each other on, but also at the same time, like there's got to be a relaxed feeling where.
KB curveball foul tip for strike 3. That is the first out of the inning. Brewers do have someone warming up in the bullpen. Brings up Anthony Rizzo.
That was right down the middle, too. Didn't see it.
With that out, there will be a pitching change to face Anthony Rizzo. Big Stove will be right back here after this pitching change, brought to you by PocketPairClub.com. And we're back here at the Big Stove. Brewers bring in left-handed pitcher Eric Lauer. First pitch here to Rizzo is
what is IL?
Injured list.
Oh, okay. It's not injured reserve.
Nope.
It's not just.
Nope, just injured list. One out here in bottom half of the fourth inning. Runners on first and second. Rizzo swing and a miss on a nice little curve there from Lauer. 1-1 count.
Really trying to pump in that crowd noise. I guess I realize it because it's so obviously fake that it's just like really, really pushed in when it's any of these scenarios. But, I guess it's to make the experience seem as authentic as possible again.
Rizzo swinging on one knee there. 1-2 count.
Trying to repeat the other night with his homer off one knee.
That would be nice right about now. Make it a 3-run homer and 8-0 ball game. Rizzo is one of the better hitters in Major League Baseball with a 2-strike count on him. Chokes up on that bat and doesn't try to do too much. Lets everything come to him, sees the ball a little bit better, and just tries to put the ball in play.
Oh.
And as I say that, Rizzo just goes down swinging for the second out of the inning.
Well, they made the right pitching change. That's for sure. Little outside.
With that strikeout, brings up Javi Baez, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Bottom half, fourth inning, 2 down. 5-0 Cubbies.
Does Baev have a longer-term deal with the Cubs?
As of right now, no. Contracts kind of stalled out during the offseason, and especially once COVID hit, everything kind of got put on the back burner.
What about KB's deal? Does he have a long-term deal?
KB still does not have a long-term deal. Got a lot of Cubs players coming up here in the next season or two that are going to become free agents. So it'll be interesting to see.
Team could look a lot different next year.
Very much so. It'll be interesting to see what Theo Epstein and company can come up with, and hopefully keep some of these core Cubs players together in the future.
How do you feel about the farm system that you have? Are you comfortable with?
I'm pretty comfortable with how the Cubs have built up their farm system in the past 5 years. So, Horner came up. I mean,
right, you were saying that earlier.
If you look at from when Epstein and company came to the Cubs organization, you look at their draft picks: Baez, Almora, Bryant, Nico Horner, Kyle Schwarber.
When are we talking that Epstein?
I want to say it was 2012.
Oh, so extremely recent. Okay.
2012, 2013, somewhere right there.
Loaded.
Bases loaded
Load
here.
the bases.
Oh, Kay Schwarb coming to the plate, who is 1 for 1 on the day with a double and a walk. But you look at the draft picks that Theo and company have made since they've came to the Cubs, and a lot of those players are here in the big leagues and were a important part of the Cubs championship run there in 2016. One thing that every organization needs is pitching, and that is one aspect that the Cubs.
Who was your ace in the World Series? Was it Lester?
Lester Hendricks.
Okay.
1-2 punch there, with Kyle Hendricks starting Game 7.
Where is Lester? Did he retire?
No, he is actually the 4th starter now.
Still on the Cubs?
Still on the Cubs. Starting tomorrow's game against the Reds.
He's got to be getting up there in years now.
Yeah, I think he's got maybe one more year left on his contract for the Cubs. Schwarber 0-2 count here. Bases loaded, bottom half of the 4th inning. 2 down, 5-0 Cubs.
Oh, so they batted around.
Bat around. Schwarber, career with the bases loaded, 256 and 3 round trippers. Here's the pitch.
Low.
Ball outside. 1-2 count to Schwartz. Pitch here from Lauer. Ball in the dirt. Outside. 2-2 count.
Nicely done by the catcher. Save a run.
Lauer's trying to make Schwarber chase something here. Schwarber does have a very good eye. Doesn't chase too many pitches. But as you can see on those last 2 pitches, just keeps going out. A little bit further out. Foul ball there by Schwarber. Still 2-2. Schwarber high fastball swinging ends the 4th inning. Cubs score 3. 5-0 here, Cubs. End of the 4th. Going into the top half of the 5th inning. Big Stove is brought to you by PocketPairClub.com. And we're back here on the Big Stove, top half of the 5th inning. Tyler Chatwood back out on the mound for the Cubs. Fastball up on the inside, 0-1 count. So as we were talking last inning about the pitching rule here, did have a comment, question. So the question was, anyone know what happens if a reliever comes in and takes a comebacker or blows an elbow on the first or second batter and can't physically continue to pitch to 3 batters? Is there any type of penalty? The answer to that is no. There is no penalty. If a pitcher does not face the minimum of 3 batters and does get injured, then that team can make a pitching change, and that pitcher can take as much time as he needs to get warmed up and face the next batter. So there is no penalty, and all is well. Ground ball to Horner. Throws over to Rizzo for the first out of top half of the 5th inning. Brings up Navarez, who is 0 for 1 on the day. Cubs up 5-0 here, top half of the 5th inning. It'll be interesting to see how Chatwood pitches after that long inning there, long rest. Didn't see him go down to the bullpen or anything last half inning, but so far so good here in the top half of the 5th inning with a fastball for a strike, 0-1 to Navarez. Fastball in the inside corner. Ooh, just misses. K-Zone said it was right there on that corner, but ball 1. 1-1. Chatwood goes to the same place, and ball 2. Ball inside for 3-1. One down here in top half of the fifth inning. Low ball 4 walks him for his second walk of the day. Brings up Lorenzo Cain for the Brewers, who is 0 for 1 in the day. Chatwood around 62 pitches. This will be pitch number 63. Runner on first and a first ball fastball strike to Lorenzo Cain. 0-1. Fastball inside, swing and a miss. 0-2. Chatwood. Cain, who came over from the Royals, who was a integral part of the Royals' 2015 championship run. Chatwood, fastball on the inside for a ball. Brings the count now to 1-2. To Cain. Runner on first. One down here in top half of the fifth inning. Curveball down and away. Cain swings a miss. Strikeout number 6 for the day, I believe, for Chatwood. 2 down, top half of the fifth inning. Correction, that is strikeout number 7 for Chatwood. Brings up Gamble, who is 0 for 1 on the day. 0-1 count here, top half of the fifth inning. Runner on first. 2 down, 5-0 Cubbies. Chatwood delivers a pitch, high fastball, and just out of the reach of Horner for a base hit into right field. Runners on first and second here. 2 down, top half of the fifth inning. Brings up Arcia, who was 0 for 1 on the day. Arcia had the 3 hits on Friday against Hendricks. Arcia grounded out in the third. Low and outside for ball 1. Five nothing, top half of fifth inning. Chatwood delivers a fastball inside part of the plate and gets down into right field, and Cain will score from second base there. Wasn't a very hard hit ball there from Arcia, but it did get the job done for the Brewers. The Brewers are now on the scoreboard. 5-1 here, top half of the fifth inning. Runners on the corner, 2 down. Chatwood still pitching, getting up there in pitches, right around the 70 pitch mark right now. Cubs are having a mound visit here. Walks will come back and bite you, as Chatwood has just realized. Sogard is up for the Brewers, who is 0 for 2, and you got Yelich on deck. So I can imagine here Chatwood's going to attack here on Sogard and either strike him out or hopefully just put the ball in play and get that third out of the inning, as I don't think you want to load the bases here for Christian Yelich. So I expect Chatwood to pound the strike zone here, as he does with a first pitch fastball in the outer part of the plate. Strike one to Sogard. Top five, 5-1 Cubbies, 2 down, runners on first and third, 0-1 count. Fastball low and inside for ball one. 1-1 count here. Chatwood from the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Line to Javi for the third out of the inning. Brewers did get one. They're on the board. 5-1 Cubbies going to the bottom half of the fifth inning. 5-1 Cubs. And we're back here out in the big stove. Bottom half of the fifth inning. Cubs up 5-1. Wilson Contreras up to bat. Fastball fouled away. 0-2 count. Lauer still out there pitching for the Brewers. 0-2 count here, bottom half fifth inning. Fastball high and away, foul tip by Contreras. Caught by the catcher. First out of the inning. With that brings up Jason Hayward, who is still hitless but does have an RBI on the day. Hayward still looking for his first hit of the 2020 season. Curveball in there, strike one. Fastball outside, foul ball. Into the empty bleachers there at Wrigley. 0-2 count here to Hayward, who is still looking for his first hit of the 2020 season. Bottom five, one out, 5-1 Cubbies. Hayward goes down, gets it. Oh, fly ball caught right there at the ivy by Lorenzo Cain for the second out of the inning. Almost got out of there for Hayward. But as it stands, that is the second out, and Hayward is still hitless on the 2020 season. Lorenzo just made that catch right before he hit the ivy. Brings up Nico Horner, who is 2 for 2 on the day. Fastball inside for ball one. Fastball on the outside, called strike one. Bottom five, 2 down. Fastball inside for ball two for Horner. "5-1 Cubs here. Bottom half fifth, 2 down. Pitch on the inner part of the plate. Fly ball out to Lorenzo, who makes the catch for a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Cubs. Going to the top half of the sixth. Cubs 5, Brewers 1. And we're back here at the Big Stove, bringing you the top half of the 6th inning. Chatwood is back out there, pitching for the Cubs. Christian Yelich to the plate. Curveball in there for strike one. Fastball high. Yelich chases. 0-2 count here. Oh, 2 to Yelich here. Chatwood delivers and a called strike three fastball on the lower part of the plate. Strikeout number 8 for Chatwood on the day. One down here in the top half of the 6th inning, where it is 5-1 good guys. Brings up Keston Hira, who is 0 for 1 on the day. Curveball low. Ball 1. Fastball outside for ball 2. 5-1 Cubs here, top half of the 6th inning. Beautiful day here at Wrigley. Fastball down the middle of the plate, and Hira takes it, and Happ at the warning track makes a leap and into the ivy, catches it. Ian Happ saves some extra bases there. Nice little nod by Chatwood to Ian Happ on that great catch there at the ivy. 2 down here, top half of the 6th inning. 5-1 Cubbies. Brings up Smoke, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Curveball right down the middle. Great, nice contact, and bounces at the warning track into the stands for a ground rule double. Left that curveball hanging on the middle of the plate, and Smoke just took it to right center there. Made good contact. Ground rule double here. So runner on second here, 2 down. Top half of the 6th inning. Brings up Morrison, who is 0 for 2 on the day. 5-1 Cubs. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-1 here to Morrison. Runner on second. Ball on the lower part of the strike zone, called strike 2. 0-2 here to Morrison. 2 down, top part of the 6th inning. Chatwood delivers here. Ball in the dirt. Check swing did not go. 1-2. Nice play by Contreras for keeping it in front of him there. Keeping the runner at second base. For all you viewing here, this next part of the bottom half of the 6th will be our last inning for a live broadcast. I know we're cutting the game short on our end, but I'm going to go spend some time with the family on this Sunday. On the ground here to Baez on the grass. Throws it over to Rizzo for the third out of the inning. 5-1 Cubbies here going into the bottom part of the sixth inning. Big Stove is brought to you by PocketPairClub.com, club number 26881. And we're back here at the bottom half of the sixth inning. Big Stove. Josh Fagley, pitch hitter, is making his Cubs debut today. 0-1 count here, 5-1. Bottom half of the sixth inning. Fastball on the outside corner, swings and misses. 0-2 count here to Josh. Fagley's hitting for Victor Carantini. 1-2 count here. Foul ball. Still 1-2. Bottom half of the sixth, 5-1 Cubs. Here comes the pitch. Check swing, foul ball. Still 1-2. Lauer's still out there for the Brewers. He has quieted down the Cubs' bats since he came into the ball game. And here's the pitch. Called strike 3 on the outer part of the plate. Looked like it was outside. Called strike 3. Fagley caught looking. 1 down here in the bottom half of the sixth. "5-1 Cubs, 1 down here in the bottom of the sixth. Again, this will be our last half inning of a live broadcast. Brings up to the plate Ian Happ, who is 1 for 2 on the day. Foul ball, 0-1 count here. Happ, who singled in his last at-bat in the 4th. Fastball high for ball 1. 1-1 count. 1 down here, bottom of the 6th. Brewers 1, Cubs 5. Happ chases that ball on the outside. 1-2 count here. Lauer pitches and delivers. Ball on the outside corner. 4 called, strike 3. Happ caught looking. Second batter caught looking here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. 2 down. 1. Milwaukee 1, Cubs 5. Brings up the top of the lineup here. KB 0 for on the day with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Looking for his first hit on the day, and he swings and misses on the slider down and in. 0-1. A 1 count to KB. Curveball on the inner part of the plate. Swings and misses. 0-2 to KB. Lauer making quick work here in the bottom part of the 6th. It's got a sign. Here's the pitch, and fastball outer part of the plate. Ball 1. One, 2 count. 2 down. Bottom 6. Here's the pitch to Bryant. Slider low and inside. Ball 2. Here's the pitch to Lauer. KB fastball high. Kane cannot make the catch, so Bryant has his first hit on the day. That will be the Cubs' first hit against Lauer, who came in the 4th. Bryant 1 for 4 on the day now with that little bloop single. Brings up Anthony Rizzo, who struck out swinging on his last at-bat. Rizzo is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Bomb 6, 2 down, running on first, 5-1 Cubs. Throw over to first. Rizzo is on pace to get hit in 40 games with that last hit by pitch today. Fastball outer part of the plate, strike 1. 0-1 to Rizzo. Bryant over there on first. Lauer comes set here. Fastball again on the outer part of the plate. Strike 2. 0-2 to Rizzo. Rizzo choking up here with a 0-2 count. Lauer comes set. Fastball just a bit outside. Ball 1. Here's the pitch to Rizzo, high and inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Anthony Rizzo. Here's the pitch. Foul tip. Rizzo is a very good 2-strike hitter here. Chokes up on the bat. Doesn't try to do too much with it. Just tries to make some contact here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Lauer. Fastball outside. Full count. Brian over there on first. Javi on deck. Bottom 6, 2 down. Cubs 5-1. Here's the pitch from Lauer. Swing and a miss gets Rizzo swinging for the 3rd out of the inning. That'll do it for the Big Stove here today. Thank you guys for joining. Again, go to our Facebook page, The Big Stove. Give us a like, give us a follow. Check out our YouTube channel as well. Again, thank you guys for joining us today. End of the 6th, 5-1 Cubs.
Thanks for listening to The Big Stove. Be sure to subscribe and leave us a review. For all the latest, follow us on social media on Twitter @TheBigStove1 and on Facebook, The Big Stove.